Is what it do, what it do, what it do. This is Planet Based, the Tree of Life, Genesis 129, aka Virgo Networks, the Animal Planet, both coming in the near future, aka the Daughters of Zion, aka the Maidens and the Virgins, aka that Topaz Gem Sapphire coming straight from that Spiker Star. I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what I'm trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, see things that you just don't see, okay? But the name of this is called Repeating Same Life Cycles, okay? Ecclesiastes 1 to 4. Generations come, generations go, but the earth remains forever, okay? This earth will always be here forever because God created this planet, okay? The only people ain't gonna be here is the demons that rebelled against him, okay? But other than that, this earth will always and forever be right here, okay? It ain't going nowhere. Ecclesiastes 1 9 through 11. That which has been is what will be, that which is done will be done. Nothing new under the sun. It has already been in ancient times before us. There is no remembrance of former things, nor any remembrance of things that are to come by those who will come after. Okay, so it's going to always be generations. Okay, it's going to always be people on the planet. Okay, and you want to know something too? A lot of the people, okay, especially on my page, and dear people that's not on my page, they're going to always come back, okay, repeating the same life cycle because they refuse to break the slavery, the chain of bondage, okay? Having your mind in bondage is the worst type of slavery, okay? It will always be the government. The government will always rule over its constituents, okay? It's going to always be people on welfare, slavery, okay? It's going to always be people on slavery because these people fail to break the bondage, okay? Break their own bondage, their own slavery, okay? They refuse to break their own cycle. You have to break your own cycle. I can't break your cycle. Your pastor can't break the cycle. The rabbi can't break the cycle. The imam can't break the cycle. The pope, okay, of the Roman Catholic Church can't break the cycle. You can go sit in church every single Sunday. Guess what? That's not breaking your cycle. You got to break your cycle. Not sitting in church on Sunday. Sitting at a Freemasonry lodge, okay, fraternity lodge, okay, talking about you are myrrh and more or whatever. That's not breaking your generational curse. You got to put the work in so you can break your own generational curse. Otherwise, you're going to come back in the same cycle. I'm going to be on my fifth or sixth or close to 10th life cycle, and y'all gonna be on the same. You still gonna be on cycle 3 and 4. Okay, you still gonna be a third and fourth generation because you ain't did what you were supposed to have to do. This is the cycle right here, and this is the time right here for you to do what you're supposed to do so you can break that generational curse, break that bondage. Otherwise, you're gonna come and you're gonna go. Okay, but guess what? I'm gonna always be here. I tell people all the time, I've been around a long time. Jacob been around a long time. My lineage alone goes all the way back to the original patriarchs, okay? So I've been around a very, very long time. I'm just in this physical form, okay? And I came, okay, to fulfill certain things, okay? And being in exile is one of the things I came back to fulfill, okay? But after I complete my exile, okay, guess what? I will never come back in exile ever again, okay? Because I took that time and utilized my punishment, okay, my earthly years of punishment, okay, and I utilized it wisely, and I decided to work on myself because no, I've been through a lot of things on this planet. All nations ruling over me. I couldn't work at a job because I didn't speak Spanish and Latino and all that. You think I'm gonna keep repeating that cycle? No, we not gonna do all that. Next cycle, they all gonna have to bow down and come to me, okay? That's how we gonna do that there. there, okay? And I keep telling people, okay, I'm one of them people. It took me one time and that's it. I'm not going to repeat the same life cycle. We're not doing all that. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. You're not supposed to keep repeating them, okay? And the same people who keep repeating them over and over and over is the same people that's going to come and is going to go, okay? They're going to keep repeating the same cycle, the same cycle. How many times you going to be a single baby mother? How many baby fathers should you need? Okay, they're going to come back repeating that same cycle, repeating that same cycle because they didn't do what they were supposed to have done, okay? You supposed to learn from your mistakes. If a nigga make you a baby mother one time, that one time should be good enough for you. Not no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and keep on going. No, that means you're not learning anything. And when you're not learning anything, you're bound to keep repeating the same cycle. You'll never be free. You'll never be free. You'll always be below the totem pole, and all the nations will always laugh, mock, and scoff at you, okay? Because when you really look at all the nations, they're prospering. They're not walking around here with no 6 or 7 baby fathers. You are, okay? You are. And then when you look at them, it's always a man or a father around, okay? When you look at y'all, ain't never no father around for your kids, but y'all got a lot of mouth talking about a bunch of nothing. And do you not understand that your words is filthy rags? Filthy rags, filthy, disgusting rags. It means nothing, okay? You gotta stand on business and be about that life, okay? Next time I come back, guess what? I'm going to be a distributor, distributing all nations, okay? Holistic medicine, pharmaceutical companies, and all that gonna have to come to me, okay? That's just the way it goes, okay? Because I took the time, okay, and freed myself from bondage and slavery, okay? Having these nations rule over me. And then another thing is this before I get on out of here. The government ain't gonna rule over me. They're gonna rule over y'all, not me. Okay, I made it out. That's the thing. This is what you don't understand. You gotta make it out this mess. What do you have to do to make it out this slavery? Okay, to make it out this mess. Okay, and then you passing on generational curses onto your children. Your children will never make it out. Okay, you ain't make it out. Your children will never make it out. It's just repeating the same cycle. Same cycle. Generations come, generations go, but the earth remains forever, okay? I watched a lot of people die out here. Real talk. Everybody I went to school with done died, and guess what? I'm still here. Even your old head, even your OG, I done watched that nigga done die, and guess what? I'm still here with the earth, okay? I'm watching y'all get destroyed right now. Starving. No nutrition. Your kids, I'm seeing your kids, the ribs of your kids is touching. I'm watching y'all die out here, and guess what? I'm still gonna be right here with the earth. That should tell you something right there. But hey, man, hey, this your life. You can shake it however you want to shake it. And like I always say, and like I'm gonna keep on saying, if a person want to commit suicide, I'm never going to convince them not to. Hey, man, knock yourself out. I'll tell them, hey, listen, man, you're better off. Handle your business, man. I'll tell them that. I'm not going to convince you. If that's what make you feel good, guess what? Go ahead and do you. Remember, you the author and the finisher of your own life. You're responsible for your own life. Not me, not nobody else. I come to fulfill, okay, the promise and stand on business so I could be blessed, because I will not be repeating no slavery. That's what y'all do, not me, okay? And it's going to be a time, okay, in my life, okay, where yes, highly blessed, and yes, I will be a mother, okay? My circumstance will be greater. It's not going to be no slavery, okay, and none of that other stuff that's going on, okay? That's what it is with that. It's all about breaking generational curses so you won't have to keep repeating the same life cycles, but y'all not learning anything. Hey, man, it's your life. It's your life. It's your life. Children of Tophet, because that's what you are. Jerusalem is going to be on the earth, okay? And Tophet is going to be below the earth, okay, where it's hot and the fire never goes out. That's what you chose for yourself, okay? You the captain of the sinking ship, not me, not nobody else. Once you become of age, okay, you become responsible for your own self and your own legacy, okay? If you want your legacy to be condemned, hey, man, that's on you. And always remember, you are who you attract, okay? That's what it is with that. Anywho, I'm about to get on out of here, man. Repeating same life cycles. If you was on drugs your whole life on this planet, guess what? You're going to come back the same way, being on drugs. You just going to be in a different form. You're not going to remember anything because there's no remembrance. After you leave this cycle of life right here, in this physical form, this cycle of life, you're not going to remember anything. So no, your friends, okay, is not looking down on you and none of that other stuff because they don't know you, okay? They don't have access. They no longer have access to this form of life. They done passed on and they are waiting judgment against them and they're going to get thrown into the fire, okay? Because they didn't do what they were supposed to have done. Instead, they rebelled. They rebelled and rebelled against the Almighty, and now they're about to suffer the ultimate price. Anywho, it's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. Isaiah 65:17. The sovereign Lord going to bring down his kingdom upon the new earth, the new Jerusalem. And I, the maidens and the virgins, the topaz, gem, sapphire, I will remain there and will dwell there forevermore. You should repent for your filthy sins and break your generational curse so you can be on the new earth. Also, he cut the heads of Leviathan and served it as food. Leviathan been in the sea for almost 400 years. I can imagine what he tastes like, juicy and succulent. You should repent for your filthy sins, okay, and break your generational curses and save your generations of children so you can be at the feast. Anywho, I'm out here looking into your world, saying things you just don't tip out.